Hi, it's Emily from... That's an unfortunate screenshot. Ooh. No. Good enough. From Bite-Size Vegan, and welcome to another vegan nugget. Today I thought I would take you somewhere potentially disturbing. Inside my vegan nerd brain. Let's get started. If you've watched my videos for a while, you've probably heard me say several times how a topic got far more complex than I expected it to be. But I thought instead of having to take my boring, bland, unentertaining word for it, I would take you behind the scenes and show you a little bit of my process and what I'm talking about when I say this. So I've been working on a topic I've had requested so many times. Is art vegan? During my research for this video, I've been experimenting with something called mind mapping to see if it could help with visualizing my research, and I thought that this would be something fun to share with you guys. When you first look at this, I thought, okay, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to cover just some basics, go into history, of course, talk about non-vegan materials and tools, offer some alternatives, probably wrap it up relatively quickly. But as always happens whenever I'm researching a topic, things start to get more and more complex, an increasing web of connections. And suddenly this topic that I thought was going to be super simple expands beyond anything I had expected. And then comes the even more complex task of stepping back and trying to take all of this information as a whole and condense it down into a simple, relatively brief video. If I made one of these maps for, say, my Ireland talk, or even one of my more complex videos, it would probably be about 20 times the size of this thing. The more I've done these videos, the more in-depth my research process has become. And rather than throw out a rushed video on this topic that I know so many of you have been waiting for, I thought it would be kind of nice to show you a little bit of how I work and how I research and how even the most ridiculously simple appearing topics can blow up exponentially. Because I know from the outside it looks like nothing is happening on the channel or on social media, and that's because I am up in this stuff. I'd love to hear if any of you guys use mind mapping. I really enjoy it, and I think it's something I want to definitely continue to do. I'm hoping I can find a way to integrate the citation manager that I use. So I hope you enjoyed this little peek inside my vegan nerd brain. Let me know what you think about the mind mapping, and if it's something that you do as well. I would love to hear your experience, if you have any programs that you really like. In the meantime, I've linked here and below my Is Blank Vegan series. I've covered quite a bit of topics at this point, so be sure to check it out. And to not miss the launch of Is Art Vegan next week, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course, click the bell and enable notifications, because YouTube. Go live vegan, and I'll see you soon.